this video, my grandma looked so happy because my mom and I came to visit her, but she never knew that less than 1 week later, we would lose our dearest person. My uncle passed away on the Saturday of the following week due to a heart attack. My mom then cried so hard as she had never dared to think that her brother, one of her 2 remaining brothers, could also leave her to go to heaven. Before his death, another brother had already passed away. In this video, we were smiling. I smiled, but at that time, I was also a little unhappy because I've just had an argument with my girlest friend, and the next day my eyes were swollen. Cut. I love my grandma's house. It is always full of flowers and plants. Every time I see the pink rose bush sparkling under the sun, I feel so peaceful, really. And it is our lives, right? It is the world we're living in, the world where once moment has passed, we'll never experience it again. We'd been happy sitting together, talking to each other. Then we experienced pain together. And one day, when the difficult moments are over, we'll be happy again, won't we? I just hope my grandma can be happy again after all these things. After my uncle's funeral, I went back to Hanoi intending to start my own business, but I was not successful on the first day as no one liked my handmade bookmarks. But when I was down in the dumps, I met a man from France by chance. I asked him, "Are you free now?" He said yes, and we ended up spending a whole morning exploring the area together. His name is Leo. It's been a long time since I last visited the old quarter. I remember that the last time I visited it was winter, and there were very few flowers there. But on that day, when I visited the old quarter with Leo, my heart was filled with surprise because all the flowers had bloomed beautifully under the summer light. The yellow marigolds, the purple ones, and the orange bougainvillea on the top of the house. I loved them so much as they will always do. I was also lucky because Leo was willing to help me take pictures with these lovely flowers. That's all. Yesterday, I asked myself, what have I learned so far since January? My answer was maybe nothing. I didn't know, but my progress had been very slow. I focused on unimportant things, and now when I looked back, I felt like I was nothing. But when I felt that, I suddenly remembered my old days when I was in the summer of 11th grade. I've tried so hard to learn new words. I've prepared for my final national exam that summer, and I even had given up hanging out with my friends. However, when the 12th grade began, my English diagnostic exam scores were very bad, as if I had not learned anything all summer. I was worried, of course, but I was still confident in my ability to improve later. And actually, I did improve my English ability and got a quite high result on my high school graduation exam. So I've changed, right? I've accumulated knowledge bit by bit and had changed within just 3 months. But at that time, my knowledge hadn't trained so clearly that I could see it. Still, I did change, and I just needed more time to see the results of my efforts. That's why yesterday, although I felt I didn't make any progress so far, I still reminded myself to keep going, keep trying, because one day I believe I will see that all my efforts have paid off. One day I will see it. I could change within just 3 months and become a completely different person that time. However, to see all my changes, I need to wait longer, don't I? I still remember my literature teacher's words. You do something without seriousness, and you do not do your best to accomplish it, you will repeat this in everything else. You will never reach your full potential because you're always half-hearted with every opportunity you get. It's true. To be honest, I've never seen myself do my best and reach my full potential simply because I'm often lazy and lack discipline. But I also remember Jim Rohn's advice. Learn how to read without complaining if the amounts are small, and how to read without apology if the amounts are big. I don't really understand how to read without apology if the amounts are big, but I accept that I need to read my harvest without complaint even when it is small, because that's over is over. I should not regret anymore or sink into disappointment and failure. Instead, I can focus on the present and try as best as I can. I was sad because of my loss of a family member. However, it's the past. There's no use dwelling on my family's loss. I want to live without complaining that I haven't tried enough. You guys, I know my writing may not be consistent, but these are my true thoughts that are in my head. Maybe they are complicated because humans are complicated, right? I feel much better when I can write all these things out. Thank you for listening. And at the present, it is a hot summer afternoon. Could not concentrate on my studies, so I decided to make a small podcast. Goodbye and see you.